Ladies and gentlemen, today is the third episode of the IRANKUNDA BALLONDOR series. Now, as far as I can tell, Australia, IRANKUNDA's team, did not win the World Cup. But it's the third season. Last season was much better than the first, and just let's get straight into it. So the pre-season friendlies are done, and I forgot, I meant to show you his stats at the start of this season, like in-game stats. Right, so first things first, 4 goals in the 3 friendly games, that's cool. But his in-game stats are looking pretty saucy as well. Once he gets up to 87 rated, I think I'm going to put him on wide playmaker to boost his passing greatly, which is needed, and which is also needed, the composure. And for those of you who didn't see episode 2, first of all, what are you doing? Go and watch it. But IRANKUNDA managed to get 41 goals and 5 assists in 55 competitive matches last season. So there's every chance he wins the Ballon d'Or, considering we won the Bundesliga and the Europa League. Yes, that's right, Bayern in the Europa League. Had a bit of a mare in the first episode. So we'll stay tuned for that. I don't think he will, though. And, well, actually, this is the first big game of the season. It's the Super Cup final. And I just realised we're going to be in the UEFA Super Cup as well, if we won the Europa League. Anyway, how does this game go? Oh, well, that's just fantastic, isn't it? And, UEFA Super Cup, we're onto it now. Arsenal, obviously an absolute washed team. Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but they beat us. So we've already lost 2 finals, 2 games into the season. And similarly to the first game of last season, in the Bundesliga that is, we face Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park. But this time we win with an IRANKUNDA brace. And after hearing that beautiful intro, we are back in the Champions League. IRANKUNDA gets to play in the Champions League for the second time in his career. Let's quickly have a look at our fixtures. And weirdly enough, we've got Zagreb on the first game. Again, interesting. We've got Zagreb, we've got Tottenham, we've then got Sporting, Atletico, shit, City, shit, Barca, shit, Milan, and then Dynamo Kiev. But how are we going to get on in this one? 4-0. Absolute destruction. As I simulate all the big games on camera, and we've got a lot of big games in the Champions League, there's going to be a lot of Champions League simulations in this video. And the first one is going to be us versing Tottenham Hotspur at the Allianz Arena. And it ends as a 3-1 win, IRANKUNDA brace. Well, that's quite awkward. And unfortunately, Vinny Jr. has won the 2026 Ballon d'Or, so IRANKUNDA did not win the Ballon d'Or based on his performances last season. However, maybe this season will be different. This match will have a bit of a say in it. We're versing Atletico Madrid at the Estadio Metropolitano. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. IRANKUNDA's up to 88 now. What seems to be the problem? Oh, Upamecano. Okay. Yeah, it'll put the right person in. 2-2 is not awful. Son at Atletico. Oh, fair enough. So, I obviously mentioned tough UCL fixtures previously, and yes, this is yet another one of them. Manchester City, but it's at home. 2-1 win. Kimmich and our boy IRANKUNDA scoring. Yet again, another big game, but unlike the City game, it is away, and we are going to be playing at the Camp Nou. Barcelona 21st in the Champions League, though, may lead me to believe they're a bit off form, and thank God they didn't have their form in this game either. Another win in the Champions League. Our biggest Bundesliga game yet. It is first versus third, Bayern versus Bayer Leverkusen, and it is at the Allianz Arena. We played them in the Super Cup at the start of the season and lost. I reckon with the form we're on, nothing can stop us, and I am right. We get a 3-2 win at home against Bayer Leverkusen. I'm not going to show the points until the end of the season, but it's very tight at the top. It's first versus second. It's probably our second biggest Bundesliga game yet. It is at home, luckily. I did not mean to go into tactical view. That is awkward. I've got to skip there. Alright, sim to end. Okay, 1-1. Not terrible. The Champions League is back, and the Champions League is doing what it does best. bringing us some European giants playing against each other. We've got AC Milan at the San Siro. They are 8th in the table, so they're obviously on decent form, and we go ahead and beat them. We versed AC Milan at the San Siro, and now we're going to be playing their rivals in Inter, although it says it's actually at the Waldstadion. That's probably just because they don't have the rights. And Davies is suspended, you prick. Why? So Sasha Boy's going to have to come in and start for us, and Sieb, you can get yourself on the bench. Oh my god, Musiala's 95, what the hell? Anyway, quick simulation is occurring. Oh my god, it's a 3-1 win. IRANKUNDA with 1 and Kvaratskhelia with 2. Second leg against Inter now. We're playing at home. We're 3-1 up. Davies is back. I don't think we've got too much to worry about here. 1-1 is close, but we're through. That's all that matters. First versus second, again, us versus Leipzig. This one is away at the Red Bull Arena. Is that their stadium? Cool, it is. It's still very tight at the top, so we do ideally want to win this. And we do, 2-1. We drew to them last time, but now we've got one over them and we've won. And right after that game, we've got to play Juve at the Juventus Stadium. I feel like they're called the Allianz Stadium, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, first leg, important one. Oh my god, 4-1 win. IRANKUNDA. Brace. Okay, I was waiting for it to be a hat-trick there, but a brace for IRANKUNDA and a brace for Kvaratskhelia. I think it's safe to say we're probably through to the semi-finals. And well done, Nestor IRANKUNDA. He's gone ahead and got himself his first red card. I have to say, I feel like a proud father. But luckily, he won't have to serve his suspension in the Champions League. What the fuck? He is going to have to serve his suspension in the Champions League. And Elise? I mean, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we'll just put on Tell and Kingsley Coman. 4-1 up. I'm not too worried here. We'll just, yeah. 3-2 win. That's fine. I knew this was going to happen. To win the Champions League, you have to beat the best, and we're versing Real Madrid in the semi-finals. Obviously, in real life, we were knocked out by them last season. Rather dubious officiating in the second leg there at the Santiago Bernabeu. You know, De Ligt wasn't offside, by the way, and didn't touch the ball. What is going on with these suspensions, man? Madrid rigging it. This could go great. This could go bad. And it's going great. IRANKUNDA scoring. And Elise as well. Second leg now, the full team is available. If we just avoid defeat, we're through to the Champions League final. Mate, even Goretzka's up at 87. Come on, lads. That is a beautiful sight. And I know I said I only show big games, but this is the second last game of the Bundesliga season. And I'm not going to lie, we're invincible at the minute in the league, so hopefully we can keep that streak going, and it's definitely going to keep going in this game. Elise hat-trick, wow. And now the final Bundesliga game of the season. I haven't looked at the points tally in a while, but in the last season we managed to get 87 points with 27 wins, 6 draws and 1 loss. We'll have a look at it after this, but if we win, I'm pretty sure, unless I've missed something, we've gone invincible in the league, that is. IRANKUNDA up to 91 now. We're quite clearly the best team in the world. We shouldn't lose to Union Berlin, and we don't, which I think means we're invincible. Oh, player of this season. Now, in the first season we did this, Michael Elise went and won it. Hopefully, there we go. IRANKUNDA's won it. That's a great sign, because I have not looked at his statistics all the way throughout this career mode. Normally I check, but I want to have my reaction to it at the same time as you guys. We're just going to skip this because who cares? Oh, and we've got PSG in the Champions League final. We've beat them before in 2020. I absolutely loved that game. But more importantly, well actually, not as importantly, let's check. Oh wow. I thought we'd have many, many more points than just 82, but we've gone invincible. 10 draws along the way. But that's actually 5 points less than the last season, but it almost feels better because we didn't lose a single game. Anyway, Champions League final time. And here we go. It's happening all over again. Where is the final? Arena auf Schalke. I can only assume that that is Schalke's stadium. Come on, guys. You got this. Champions League winners. Kvaratskhelia scoring the final goal and Goretzka getting a brace in the first half has delivered us our 7th Champions League. There you go. 3-2 winners against PSG. I've just got a PlayStation achievement. Oh, and we're seeing this at the end of the season. How nice. The parade with just the Bundesliga and the Champions League. But you know what? We'll take the domestic double.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I can only handle so much of this animation that I've seen so many times, so I'm going to skip it. And without further ado, let's get into looking at the end of season stats. So we know we won the Bundesliga 82 points. We know we won the Champions League against PSG. And we got knocked out in the cup by Nuremberg. I believe I recorded that. First things first, this is how IRANKUNDA's stats have ended up. And unfortunately, it looks like he might have peaked at 91. Hopefully with dynamic potential, we can grow him even more in the next season. But 91 is definitely high enough rated to get you a Ballon And we head over to player stats. In the Bundesliga, Nestor IRANKUNDA takes away the Golden Boot with 27 goals in 33 games. Oh wow, that's a surprise. Kvaratskhelia actually with the Golden Boot in the Champions League, 13 goals with IRANKUNDA only having 9. So his overall stats at the end of the season put him at actually worse than the last season. In 50 competitive games, he managed 37 goals and 1 assist. If anyone's going to be winning the Ballon d'Or at Bayern for this season, it's definitely going to be Michael Olise. But we can only hope. So stay tuned for the next video of the series where we find out if he won the Ballon d'Or, and we're going to push to get him the Ballon d'Or in the next season, even if he doesn't get it this season. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.